Hi folks, Kate Fogg, HR Manager from Welcomm Communications here. Just wanted to take a bit of time out to chat to you about these really strange and changing circumstances that we all find ourselves in business at the moment. I don't know about you, but we're finding it incredibly difficult to keep up with what's right, what's not, what we're going to do next. So I thought I'd share with you what we're doing, and that might just be helpful, and talk to you a little bit about how we managed working remotely as well. So one of the things that's been massively important to us is to make sure that we keep connected with people, because we absolutely recognise that keeping in touch and being connected to our people helps us to grow as a business and work together better as a business. It's interesting when we're talking to people that it's very different what connection means to each individual. There's no one size fits all. People are very different. They're in very different circumstances. So here at Welcomm, we have people that are single, that live on their own. We've got parents who have been surrounded by kids who've not been at school and have been homeschooling. We've got people with children that haven't been able to go to nursery. We've got couples that are working. We've got people working in kitchens, dining rooms, bedrooms. So a whole mix of people in very, very different circumstances. And one of the things that I think it's important to recognise right at the outset is connection, and what that means to people will be very, very different. And it's about trying to find a way of ensuring that you have some sort of programme, or individually you make sure that you do what that person needs to make sure they stay connected. If I were to give you my 5 top tips as to what I think has worked, not everything's worked. We've tried quite a lot of stuff here at Welcomm, and not everything has worked, and some things have petered off. But I've probably got 5 top tips that I would say have been really important to us. And as we continue to homework, these are things that we will also continue to do. So these are not necessarily in priority order, but my first one would be we have sent out goodies to people occasionally. So just a little drip feed of goodies here and there when it's come to certain events and certain times of the year. So just for example, we sent everybody pancake mix out, and our FD did pancake flipping on Shrove Tuesday, and we all met for breakfast and did that. And what we found is, as we've sent small items out to people at their homes individually, it causes a little bit of excitement. Something comes through the post, and it makes people realise that we're thinking of them, and that they are important to us. And that, you know, we do want to gift them with these things. And again, from a commercial point of view, this doesn't need to be a huge and costly exercise. It's just popping something in the post to people. So that's something that we've done quite regularly, and the feedback from that is great. You know, people saying, "Oh, I just feel really chuffed. It's just made my day that I've just received something from you in the post." So that's something that we found has made a huge difference, but a tiny, teeny thing that you can do and continue to do. And I think that's something that we had done even before lockdown and COVID. So that's something I'd say to you. Small goodies through the post, number 1. Number 2, through the whole lockdown period, as an HR team, we try to ensure that everybody got at least 1 call a week. So we would split the people through the 3 of us in the HR team, and make sure that we called up just to check in, just for a chat, just to see how people were, talk through work issues, talk through any health issues, talk about how they were feeling, talk about mental health, whatever anybody wanted to talk to, we were happy to have a chat. Now, that's not just HR's job. HR are not there to do all that welfare bit. That's also a responsibility of the management team. And I'm so proud of our management team, because they've had weekly main sort of team calls with their guys, but they pick the phone up every day, they message every day to all of their people, and they're in contact with their people every single day, whether they're in the office or whether they're working from home. And to me, that is critical, because people need to know that you say that hello to them first thing in the morning. They need to know that you're with them. And I would say, top tip from me, you always say that hello, no matter whether that's face to face or through chat or whatever. But that connection and that constant connection with people is hugely important. Number 3, activities. So activities throughout the week for people to join as they want to. So we do an activity at 3 on a Friday where people can come and join for a cup of tea on the Collaborate system through Horizon, and they join us and we do a little game. We do something like Pictionary or something like that, have a cup of coffee together and a chinwag, and normally 10 or 15 people join that just to have a break and connect with people who are outside of their teams as well. So that's been a really good little activity. We did that a bit more regularly when we got more people working from home. We also then, when we have new starters, because we've had a significant number of new starters through COVID as we've grown the business, and really excited to say that we've managed that again through our managers' great work to be able to onboard our staff still. But one of the things that we've done quite regularly is we've done a welcome to Welcomm coffee afternoon. So we just get everybody together on Teams if we can do, welcome in the new guys, introduce ourselves, have a good chat. And alongside that, our great marketing team also put items into our Well News. So that's our bi-weekly newsletter that goes out to everybody, and it focuses on the new guys that have started as well. And I also try and make sure that when somebody starts, I send a note out to the management team as well and say, we've got these guys starting today, just drop them a message, welcome them in. These are all little things that I'm dropping in that you can hear, where we communicate and constantly communicate with our people in various different ways, because again, I'd say different people will react and appreciate different forms of communication. The other thing that's been hugely important, number 4, is our Simply Health. So Simply Health is an opportunity for us to be able to gift to our people health services, 24/7 GP, opportunity for counselling if they need it. And whilst this seems a bit of an odd one to talk about in terms of connecting with your people and making sure that people are well looked after as they work remotely, this has been big. So people haven't been able to get out to see the doctor, and it's been great talking to people who are a little bit under the weather, where you've been able to say to them, look, pick the phone up, you can get hold of a GP 24/7 and somebody will ring you back within the hour. Prescriptions can be obtained as well. So that particular benefit that we'd already got in place in the business has really come to the fore. Quite a few people, again, have been struggling with their mental health. That's something that we really have found difficult with people, getting used to the changes that they've had to, with difficulties in terms of health and, family members being poorly and the isolation, not being able to go out and see friends, etc. So this element of health, again, we've been able to focus on, massively important to us as a business to be able to offer that as an option, because I'm no expert when it comes to health, and it's really helpful to be able to have some sort of benefits program in place that signposts people to these services. So I'd say to you, if you've not got that in place, talk to us about it if you like. Very happy to talk to you about the services that we've got and that we use that we find very beneficial. We have a perk box option for our staff as well, and there's loads of employee assistance program information on there and lots about keeping healthy, etc. So health and concentrating on that, really important to us, number 4. Number 5, I would say the biggest thing is to tell people and show people that you care. And I think demonstrating all of those 4 things to people helps you as a business to demonstrate that actually they matter. Our people matter massively to us here at Welcomm. They are the be all and end all of this business. If we didn't have them, they couldn't look after our customers. They couldn't look after you as well as they do. We feel that if we look after them to the very best of our ability, they're going to look after you in the very best way possible. So whatever you can do, whatever you choose, and there's loads of other things, I'd be happy to chat to you at any point and run through some of the stuff that we've been doing. We've tried some things, they've worked. We've tried other things, they haven't. But talk to me if you want to about what we've done. I'd really be happy to chat to you about it and think about what works for your business. But most of all, your people need to know that you care. And if you want more help on how to care for your staff, we've already got lots of information online for you to be able to see, but we've got a programme of summer of support. So for more information, please visit the link on your screen.